Let's cartoon it up. G'day and welcome to Cartoon It Up with me, Jazza. Today I'm going to be creating a truly unique cartoon character with the help of two random elements. Let's find out what they are. Today I'm going to be drawing a glamorous koala. Well, this could definitely be an interesting one and a little bit tricky, but that's the fun of it. Let's get started. For the head, I'm going to start off with a little bit of a flat top and widen it out until we get to the bottom where we round it out. And this is my basic head shape. I'm going to add a center line down the middle and an eye line. Moving on to the body, I'm going to add a bit of an oval for the upper torso, and for the bottom half, I'm actually going to draw sort of a bell shape, because this is going to eventually turn into a really nice, glamorous dress that flicks out a little bit at the bottom. Now that we have the core parts of the body mass drawn in, we can start to add the limbs, and let's give her a bit of a pose. Maybe she could be zhuzhing up her hair a bit. You can already see with the basics of the construction drawing that this is a character in a very elegant and glamorous pose. And that's one of the helpful things about construction. We can see what we're creating before we create it. Now that I'm happy with the pose, I can thicken the limbs up a bit for where her arms are going to go. And now we can add the final touches to our glamorous silhouette, adding in the waistline and some really nice fluffy koala ears. I'm going to add a nose, which is a sort of a round shape, but a little flat at the bottom. And of course, we've got to include a bit of glamour too. So I'm going to put some construction in for her hair and then bring that around at the back and have it curl up in an elegant way. But let's move on to the next stage, characteristics. So when we approach the characteristics for our glamorous koala, we really want to make them fancy and elegant to bring out that glam. So I'm going to start off by outlining the silhouette to give her ears a little bit more fluff, and then outlining where the eyes are going to be positioned. Now, a really useful expression you can use when drawing someone who's really confident is lowering the top eyelids to about halfway down the eye, and also raising the eyebrows. Now let's add a touch of glam, starting off with some really long and curly eyelashes, adding some eyes peering out from under them. And let's add a little bit of sparkle to our character. I'm going to add a point of shine to her nose and just shade in around that. I'm happy with how the features are coming together, but I really feel like the lips are going to be really important. So for today's feature focus, I'm going to break down some different shapes and ways we can make the mouth and lips look really glamorous. Let's jump over to the doodle pad. So for our first mouth, let's keep it really simple. I'm just going to add a little bit of a crooked smile so she looks confident, and add a shape that curves around like this for the top lip, and then a slightly thicker, similar shape for the bottom lip. Another approach you can take is starting off in the same way with our smile line for the middle of the mouth. The top lips can take a bit of an M shape. So you start to curve up and then in the middle, dip down and then back up again, and then come all the way back down. And then keep the bottom lips the same shape that we drew before. A great tip I like to keep in mind when drawing lips is that you can shade the top lip, which is going to make the mouth look more 3D. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the mouth that I want the koala to have, but I feel like she needs so much more glam. So I'm going to go down and up, then down and up, sort of like a W shape. But for the top lip, we're going to go back to our M shape. I'm going to draw another big bottom lip, but it's going to be in the effects we add to this mouth that are going to really add the glamour, such as the shading of the top lip and adding a little bit of shine to the bottom lip like this, and then lightly shading around that. I think we've created 3 different but effective looks here, but I've got to say I think this last one here is definitely the standout. So I'm going to take that over to my sketch and get back to my characteristics. she's definitely looking glamorous, but sometimes it's the garnish that makes the difference. So I'm gonna just give her a little beauty spot right there. Now the face definitely has the glamour that we're looking for. Now that we've arrived to the body, I'm gonna give her a nice pearl necklace, and let's give her a really nice ball gown. That really glamorous red carpet sort of look is often a very form-fitting sort of dress. So we're gonna follow this hourglass shape all the way down into our original bell shape. Adding the high heels, I'm gonna finalize the silhouette of her face. And then the last thing is that ring she's holding out as if to show the world. So I'm gonna draw a really big diamond ring on that finger. Now our cartoon's really taking shape, I think it's time for a tidy up. And there we have it, our glamorous koala. I want to say hi to her, but I feel a little bit underdressed. Oh well. Hi, I'm Jazza.
Nice to meet you, sweetie. Hey, do you have any gum?
No, I don't think I have any chewing gum. Sorry.
No, I mean gum. From a gum tree? Eucalyptus, you know.
Of course. I don't, I'm afraid.
I only eat eucalyptus. No meat, no fish. I believe it's the key to having fabulous fur.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Suit yourself, sweetie. I'd better nod off. I've only had an 18-hour nap today and I do need my beauty sleep.
Okay. Good night.